When it comes to children's ministry, song time is important. Few things will stick with a child like a song will. So of course, it's critical to make sure that your song time is on point. Today we're going to learn a great way to gain the children's attention right away. We're going to learn a system for optimal learning, and we're going to go through a bunch of great tips that will get you feeling like a pro in no time. So let's go. Teaching songs is important. And while it's tempting to just want to wing it, the stakes are just too high. This is a short but powerful opportunity to share life-changing truth in a way that's catchy and fun. And it's a chance that should not be wasted. So here are a few things that we suggest. Add an intro. Most people start off song time poorly. Very rarely can you get away with a weak intro like, it's time for singing. This is predictable and not at all engaging, making it boring. You'll want to open up with a related and intriguing intro. A good intro does several things. It arrests children's attention, it gets them thinking, and it introduces them to the theme of the song. And an effective intro doesn't need to be long, no more than 60 to 90 seconds tops. You want to keep it short and punchy. It can be a question, an illustration, maybe a game, a short skit, a story, or an object lesson. You can use your intro to reveal a need or bring up a topic, and then you use the song to address that need or topic, which means that you already need to know what point it is you're going to try and get across before you even start. So instead of starting with, today we're going to learn a song called I Have Decided to Follow Jesus. Nice, but boring. Why not start with, I have a question for you guys. Has anyone here ever played Follow the Leader? Yeah, you? Then get a volunteer right then and play in front of the whole group for about a minute. And now you've got everybody's attention. Next, you'll want to link your intro to the song that you're about to teach. How exactly? Easy. Just use a like link. A like link is a way to connect two topics by using the word like, but not like totally. Here's an example. Just like Marcus followed me everywhere, Jesus wants us to follow him too. He wants us to obey him and to do the right things, just like he did. And today we're going to learn a song that will help us so we don't ever forget that. And the song is called, I Have Decided to Follow Jesus. Boom. Not only did you get their attention in a fun, creative way, but you gave them context and explained some of the meaning of the song, making them familiar with the topic. Easy peasy. Practice using the like link and you'll be an introduction genius in no time. Once we've started our singing time off with a bang, it's time to teach them the song. So let's say we're teaching a song with 2 verses and a chorus. Now you want to teach the song at a good pace. You can have them learn it in bite-sized pieces. Take breaks at the end of a complete thought if possible. Now thankfully, this is pretty easy to do with songs. A verse is like a bite, and so is the chorus. And together, they usually make a complete thought. You'll want to begin by showing the lyrics and then singing through the first verse and the chorus together. You can sing it through and then demonstrate any hand motions that you might have. And hand motions are a great addition. They keep things interesting, they help the children to remember, and they keep them physically moving. Most songs have 4 lines of lyrics per verse. We found that 2, sometimes 3 hand motions tend to fit comfortably in each line. But if you have too many hand motions, then it can make it even harder on the kids. And don't forget to have the words large and visible to the group. Visuals can make it much easier for the children to keep track of the part that you're on. After you've demonstrated what the song sounds like, you can have the kids sing with you a couple of times. Then, take a little bit of time to explain what the song means and any big words they might not understand. And then, sing it again. Now it's fine to start slow. You can always speed it up later. A lot of the retention happens later on as you repeat it, so don't worry if they don't have it perfectly memorized right away. Depending on how much time you have, you might have to save the second verse for next time. But once they've learned it, you can put both sections together. If time allows, you can now review what they know in fun and challenging ways. You could get faster, you could make your motions bigger, you could go tiny and quiet, you could have competitions, you could bring up volunteers to help in the front, and so on. Make the review a fun time and the students will soak up the song without even noticing. As time goes on, as you teach your students more songs, don't forget to review what they already know to help keep it fresh. We usually have 1 new song that we're working on with 2 to 4 other songs that we're reviewing regularly. And as you're learning or reviewing the songs, you can stop to ask them questions to gauge retention and to encourage deeper understanding. And finally, here are some tips of the trade to help get you ready. If at any point you feel their attention slipping away, change something up. Get closer, have them face a different direction, have them spin around, sit down, stand up, anything to shake things up and keep it interesting. Also, keep things moving along. Don't let your songs drag out, and don't camp out for too long on any one thing. And remember, don't say, "Is everybody ready?" or "Do you want to sing this song?" Because you're gonna get that one kid in the back who shouts, "No!" and it's gonna ruin your momentum. So don't leave yourself open to that. You can say "ready" as a cue to get started, but not as a question. Give them the first words for the section that you'll be starting with. That will help them join you sooner. You can take a deep, visible breath as a signal that you're about to begin. Or you could have a consistent countdown every time. This is gonna help keep everybody on the same page. All right, good job, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna go all the way back to the very top with Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound. Ready? Here we go. But remember, you are the leader, so that means that most likely you're gonna be singing alone for a few seconds before everyone else catches on. And that has to be okay, because if you wait for everybody to all start with you, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. Teach the hand motions left hand dominant. Now this might be hard at first, but when the children mirror you, they're gonna be doing it right-handed, which is gonna make it easier for them. Have your hand motions a little bit ahead of what it is that you're singing. This is gonna help give the children a little bit of a visual cue to remind them of what part is coming next. And don't forget to bring an instrument if you have one. Kids love it. If you do, just remember to have someone else up there with you who can lead the hand motions, since your hands will be busy. And there you have it, a whole slew of tips and ideas to make your singing time the best it can be. Music is miraculous. It has incredible staying power in the lives of children and adults alike. Make your song time count, because you never know how the songs you teach might influence a life forever.